Hello everyone, welcome to Set Me Free on Born to Shine TV shows. This is Tendayi Ganga, CEO and founder of Born to Shine. Today I've got a special guest and I'm sure you want to know her. Welcome, Yelin.
Hello.
How are you?
Thank you so much for inviting me.
Yeah, you are welcome. Just grab a seat. How are you?
I am good, despite the weather being hot, but we like it hot.
Yes, it has been so hot.
Yes,
Yes.
it has been.
All right, welcome to the program.
Thank you so much for inviting me, and I'm so happy and privileged to be here with you in your new platform of talks, with show, with
Yep.
people, with everybody.
That's right, and you are making it happen when you support me like this. Thank you so much.
That's what we're here for.
Yes. So, Yelin, you have been in Australia for how long?
Well, I've been here for 21 years now.
Wow. And where did you come from originally?
Well, you're gonna be surprised.
Yes.
I'm from Venezuela,
Right.
and I have a mix of Chinese. My father was Chinese and my mom Venezuelan, so
All
I
right.
was born there. Yeah.
Okay. So, when you came to Australia, did you come with your family or you came on your own? Since you said 21 years ago.
Yes, yes. I came with my eldest son. He was 6 years and 7 years, and I came here because I have a sister here.
Right. So, you came to visit or you had found a job or just to settle with your sister when you came?
Well, the beginning I came as to visit because I needed to make sure that it's totally different. This
Yes.
country, the culture, the weather, people are different. Things are totally different here
Yes.
than from my country, the South American country, Latin American country. The parties every night, everything.
Yes.
It's totally different. I needed to come and see what was like.
Right. So down the line, you eventually found a job?
Yes, down the line I found a job. I first came. My English wasn't that good.
Right.
I didn't speak English well,
Mm.
so I had to take some classes for almost a year. And my son also took some classes, and we went to school and learned.
Yes,
Because living in this country, definitely you need to speak English.
definitely.
Yes.
Right. So what were your challenges that you faced when you settled in Australia?
Well, I missed a lot of my culture, my people, the food.
Yes.
Yes. But mostly what I found really challenging was the language.
Yep.
I spoke a little bit of English, but was the American English, which is a bit of difference in the accent.
Right.
Yeah, so it was a little bit difficult, and find my way around. The system everything was new.
Yes. So how did you manage to fit in such a different environment? Like you're saying, language was a challenge and food was different. So how did you, get your way through in such a difficult situation?
I was really lucky that my sister and her family were very supportive.
Yes.
They were here. They look after me and my son with everything. But she was really supportive in a way that she said, we have to get on, you have to study English was the main thing.
Yes.
Because otherwise it would be hard to go everywhere, like accessing any services, the health services, for example.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep. So what I can get from what you are saying is like, no matter the challenges that we face, we need to find a way out, right? To address that problem so that we can function.
Yes.
That's what you did. You had to go and learn English.
Absolutely. That was one of the first steps to overcome that language barrier.
Yes.
Which I believe is a main barrier for new arrival, especially the people who come from a country of non-English speaking background.
Yes.
It's really a big challenge, and
That's right.
up to now is still
It
a
is.
challenge for some people.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, Yelin, I want to know as well, like, what are other ways that you use, like, in life, we get some stressful situations. How do you manage stressful situations, other than, yes, you manage to deal with English, but some of the challenges that we encounter on day-to-day life, how do you manage stress?
Well, it was difficult, I have to say.
Yes.
Very tough at the beginning, like every beginning in every way, in everything we do, and especially moving to a new country with everything. I was, as I said, I was really lucky that I had my sister.
Yes.
But still, there were things that make me feel me and my son stressed. Many things, friends, Latin American are so different to Australians.
Yep.
But what I did was, like I said, luckily I have my sister.
Yes.
But then making sure that I can find my comfort food.
Yes.
And why not having friends speaking the same language that can support you, they can give you guidance, because
that's right.
That's another thing, having a group of friends,
yes.
not only they speak your language, but people who can show you around,
yes.
guide you what services, how you access this. Oh, I know this. And that was another way that I can ease my stress. But of course,
I want to know.
but of course, because everything was new, I'm not gonna say I shop a lot.
Yes.
Window shopping.
Wow.
I walk around a lot because I needed to get to know everything. I needed to make sure that I know my way around, my area, my neighbors, my people.
Yes.
And I'm a very communicative person.
Yeah, you're outgoing, I know.
Yeah.
So window shopping is one way of managing stress, just finding a way.
I'm not encouraging people to spend money.
Yep.
Window shopping means window looking. But you know what? That was one part of it. But then making sure that you find ways with your family, going out for walks, getting to know yourself.
Yes.
That was a good thing. Getting to know how you feel here. Because while I was in my country, you don't have time to think about yourself. You do here, you go there and go.
Yep.
It's a go way.
That's right.
Yeah.
But now you are in this foreign land, you have got to find ways.
Yes, you have a lot of time to think and to reflect.
Yes.
About your life, your family. My priority was my son.
Yep.
Making sure that he was okay, that he had a roof over his head, food on the table,
yes.
and making sure that he had the education he needed, but mostly that he has his family around.
That's right. Yes, you have heard from Yelin. She came from Venezuela, 21 years ago, and she had all these challenges, and we were just, this is a platform where I'm saying we can come together and we discuss, the challenges that we face when we move, from our home countries to a new land, and not knowing people around you. How do you manage? She was blessed that she had a sister. So what would you do if you do not know anyone? What are the other ways like you can advise people to help themselves if they find in those challenging situations? Like maybe they don't have anyone to talk to, they don't know where to go, you are just by yourself, but you have got these pressing issues. How would you manage yourself?
Yeah, I think, and you're right, I was really lucky to have my sister, but there are other people don't have any family or close friends or someone to count on. But it's sometimes I can say it's hard when you're in a new country, you're not such an open person,
yes.
But the situation makes you be open.
Yes.
So I think it's good if you go out there. If you're studying English, for example, in institute, yes. you get a lot of information from your lecturer, your teacher,
yes.
And that will help you go out and find information, talk to your leader, the leader of your group.
Yes.
Find more information,
yep.
And I think that will be a good way. And this is the area I work on at the moment.
Right.
Going out with the community, the multicultural community of ACT, making sure that the isolated members of the community who just arrived, make sure that they know there's someone that can help them find information.
Right.
That be confident to speak. And mostly, make sure that you know that wherever you go, you can find an interpreter free of charge that
Right.
can help you with any service.
So where do they get the interpreters?
Well, it's good that you asked the question because, for example, there is the translation and interpreter services, which they call it TIS. Everything here is an acronym. So TIS is for translation and interpreter services.
Okay.
And oh my God, you asked me the number I can't remember, but I should.
But there's a website, right?
There's a website you can go to, and this is the number you call. You can ring this number, and they can connect you with the language you speak,
Right.
and they can connect you to the service you want. You have to have the number in front of you,
Right.
and they will connect you. No, they're not going to charge you. Now, just be aware that there are organizations that might be send you a bill, but usually this is the policy they have.
Right.
They have to pay for this service because we are a country who provide these sort of services for new arrivals, and we are a humanitarian country.
Yes. Oh, that's good. That information is so helpful to know that there are interpreters there, and you can go online so they can search for the website. What did you call it?
Translation and interpreter services, or TIS, TIS.
Right. So that's good. That's information that is so vital for people to know.
Absolutely.
And you said you work with the multicultural offices as well?
Well, through my work, which I just tell you a little bit of a story how I got here to that point.
Yes.
Because we're talking about strength, talking about advice, how people can strengthen those insights to get out and be able to stand for yourself, be strong, because we need to be strong for our families and our children.
Yes.
I went to university.
Yes.
Finished the English and everything, but still you have that fear.
Yes.
Inside that the accent is going to be so strong that you're not going to be able to, people are not going to be able to understand you, and you think it's, oh my God, I'm making a mistake, I better don't say anything, and you're always quiet.
Right.
So I got encouragement of, I have to go ahead, I need to do something, because in this world, in this country, you have to, because it's more as a personal goal that you set, that you have to be going ahead.
Yes.
And this is what you show to your children.
Right.
Because this is the education and the pass on of your duties, your good citizen. Yeah.
So you said you had fear, but you had to break the chains of fear.
I have no choice.
Yes.
No choice, but choosing the community development work degree. It was thinking. My sister said, study something that later when you start working, you feel that rewarding and feel happy. Don't think too much about the money. And I said, money is important, isn't it?
Yep.
But feeling happy is more important.
That's right.
So I thought, after reading many degrees and the outlines, what they do, what job you will find, and this job, being a community development worker, means being in touch with the community.
Yes.
And I said, maybe, because I went through a lot of tough time with the language, with getting used to everything, I thought maybe what I gained with my experience, I can help others.
That's right.
So I thought, this is it. This is what I'm going to do.
Yep.
And so I did. It was tough studying, I have to say.
Yes.
Really tough time, because the system is a little bit different from Venezuela, the education system. Helping my child at school, it was even harder. But we were able to be strong all the way, all together, with the help of other people around. Because if I don't have people like you as well, giving you the strength, giving you, that go for it, you're my sister, I'm here for you.
Yes.
Otherwise, you can't continue. But there are people out there. You have to go and find it. You have to ask questions, find it.
Yes.
Find the help, because I'm sure there's always help in there.
That's right. So we need each other, and it's up to us to go out there and reach out
reach
for
out.
help.
Absolutely.
Wow. Hey, I want to thank Yelin for coming to this program. And from what I've learned from Yelin, she had fear, as you have heard, that she was scared because of her language. So there was that language barrier, but she had to break that barrier, and she had to go and learn English. And also it's important, you know, to know your identity. When you know who you are, you will not allow any circumstances to limit you. You will still function fully and be who you are.
Absolutely.
Regardless of any limitations.
Absolutely.
So you go above.
Absolutely.
Wow.
And while you were talking about not losing your identity, I was thinking that at home, we speak our language. We speak Spanish.
Right.
Unfortunately, I didn't speak my father's language, which was Cantonese. But it's never too late.
You can still learn.
I can still learn.
Yep.
But I was thinking, while we don't lose our identity, we speak our language, and we keep our culture at home within ourselves. I pass on that to my children.
Yes.
And especially when you get angry at home, you have to get angry in your language.
That's right. That's a good one. Wow.
Of course, otherwise the anger won't go out. It doesn't mean that you have to get angry. But there are times that you get, built up and then it has to come out in your language.
Yes.
So you feel better.
I can relate to that. Like, you always want to express yourself fully in your mother language.
Absolutely.
Oh, wow.
It's really important.
Yes.
Yeah.
Any word of advice out there for people who are listening, our lovely viewers there?
Yes, of course. Never be afraid of being yourself. You just told me that when I arrived in here. Never be afraid. Never be afraid of whatever word comes from your mouth. You have to make sure that you have that right to speak up.
Yes.
Teach this to your children, because this is a country where we have freedom of speech.
Yes.
We have freedom of be ourselves and be happy.
Yes.
I am very glad that I've come to this country. It has provided me, and I'm proud to say that I'm an Australian citizen.
Wow.
And I have many citizens. No, I have Venezuelan and Australian, and I'm so proud and happy to be both. This country has offered me a lot of good things for me and my family.
Yes.
And my second child that I have here as well. Never lose your language.
Yes.
It's something really important for your identity, for yourself. And find information, seek and reach out for information for people. And when someone is offering help,
yes,
be open to take that help, because people are genuinely there to help you.
That's right. And have you found faith helping you throughout the journey of settling here in Australia?
Absolutely. We come from a country Catholic, where we practice a Catholic religion. I do follow that religion, but I have to be honest. Sometimes it's bad to say you lose, because when you're in that fear, in that sort of stress times, you lose everything.
Yeah.
But then there is a moment that you think, oh, wait a moment. I believe in God. I believe in Jesus. Is there? You have to believe in that, and you have to keep going.
Yes.
I love my priest.
Yes.
He's a Filipino one. I so love. I speak a little bit of Spanish.
Oh, right.
Like in Philippines, some areas they speak a bit of Spanish.
Right.
It gives you that strength. So you have to hold on to your roots, your faith,
Yes.
because that helps you go ahead.
That's right.
Definitely. Yeah.
That's good. Thank you so much, Yelin, for coming. I appreciate you. And I look forward to have you again, because we have just started and we'll keep running the race and inspire each other and those who are listening.
Yes, thank you so much for having me, and I'm very happy and open to inspire and to have more talks and help you in any way I can, to you and to anyone who approaches you.
Sure, that's fine. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
God bless you.
Thank you. God
Yes,
bless you.
that was Yelin with me here in the studio, and I'm sure you have learned a lot from, you know, overcoming our challenges, walking in our faith, because we know on our own we can't make it and we need God to help us in everything. And also the important thing, to maintain our language, to maintain our identity, because this is the history that we will pass on to our children. So if you would like to be on this show, please contact me on 0439 260948. We can arrange and have time so we can inspire each other. Together we can make it. It's a time where we set ourselves free from any limitations and let our light shine. Remember, we are born to shine.
Born
Thank you
to
so
shine.
much.
Thank